All right, so welcome to FlexFit today. We are working on twists and folds, so lots of that stuff, but mostly working on, like lengthening our muscles and using our breath and stretching and having a good workout for 30 minutes using your body. So as always, just pay attention to your body. Try not to twist or fold yourself beyond your full capacity. Just breathe in it and feel good. All right, pay attention to any injuries you might have. Ooh, that reminds me, I should put my knee pad on. I'm going to be on my knee for a little bit. If you have knee issues, make sure you've got some padding handy. We'll be on our knees for just a little bit. We'll start standing. We'll visit our wonderful downward dog position, do some twists there. And we'll end on our back. All right, let's start with our breath. So find yourself in your space, standing up tall, legs underneath hips if you like, toes facing forward, parallel. Relax your arms. Take 2 deep breaths, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then on your next inhale, float arms, chest and chin up to the sky. And then exhale, float everything back down, dropping your chin into your chest. And then keep breathing in this way, stretching your arms up, reaching your fingertips to the ceiling, arms by the ears. Exhale, float the arms down, chin drops into the chest. We'll do 2 more. And then bring your head back to center. And this time we're going to inhale, float the arms up front. And then exhale, reach them back. And that's all we're doing. Just use your breath. Try to keep your rib cage from moving around. Good, and then bring your right arm forward, reach it up, inhale, exhale, switch. And then keep going. Last one, right and left. And then stopping here, bend your knees slightly, place your hands up to your knees. Make sure your knees are tracking right over your toes, and then look right and left, and just breathe. And then head stop center, bring your ear to your shoulder, rocking your head. You can go slower if you like. Try not to go faster. Want to shake your brain up, it's too early. Also breathe, don't forget. And then stopping here, let's bring our rib cage front and back. Keep your knees slightly bent. Breathe. And then try to glide your rib cage right and left. And if you need to use your hand, a little bit of a push, lifting up out of your waist, creating space there. Watching those knees, making sure they're not going all over the place. And then stopping here in the center, bring your hands to your hips, knees are still bent, hips go front and back. So your exhale, belly button to spine, inhale, arch. But as you arch, try not to splay everything out. Keep everything kind of tight and just use your muscles to lift and lower, like the lumbar spine doing a cat and cow. Let's do 2 more. And then we're going to lift the hips right and left. And just breathe. Excellent. All right, then stopping here, knees are still bent. Relax the arms, circle your shoulders, bend your knees lower. Go back to half, back down lower. Keep breathing. All right, and then reverse the direction of your shoulders. And then stopping here with the knees still bent, we're gonna swing the arms now, front and back. And while you do it, start to add a little bit of a twist. Engage your abs. Breathe. Start to float your arms up higher and higher. So this will make your twist a little bit slower, but still use your breath. Make sure you're just not flinging your arms into space. You're still using your muscles. Don't let your arms fly away. Start to make your arms go smaller and lower, speeding up that twist. Whew. Until you stop. And then straighten up your knees, bring your fingertips to your shoulders and stir your elbows. While you do this, lift your heels right and left and breathe. And reverse the elbows. And then stopping here, bring your feet out a little bit wider than hip distance. And then we're gonna twist from our waist, right and left, all the way up to your head and your neck. Don't forget to breathe. Keep twisting, extend your arms out like airplane wings with your palms up. And that will make your twist even more intense. Keep breathing. Start to hinge forward at your waist, like you're gonna sweep the floor with your arms, but keep twisting to look up to the ceiling. And then come all the way back up, this time lifting your chest and chin up to the sky. And then finally bring chest and chin back to center. Let your arms go so they just wrap around you, nice and loose. Start to make this twist smaller and smaller until you stop. That rinse cycle is over. Take a deep breath. All right, legs are still out a little bit wider than hips. Make sure your toes are facing forward. Engage your leg muscles, engage your glutes. Arms are down by your side. On an inhale, stretch up and lift up out of your waist. And then keep that length. We're gonna exhale, sliding the right hand down the right leg. Let your head drop. Top of the head reaches toward the floor. And then check out your body. Make sure that you're going directly to your side. The shoulders are stacked. You're not doing one of those. Check out this arm. Make sure it's not like that. Let it relax. And then inhale, come up using your rib cage sequentially until your head comes up last. And then exhale, float yourself down the other side. Check out your stacked position. You're squeezing that right glute. Arm is relaxed, head is reaching toward the floor, and then inhale, come up. And exhale, go back to the right. And this time we're gonna go at our own speed using your breath. So don't cheat yourself. Use all of your inhale to come up. Exhale it down. Like you're on a roller coaster. Coming back up. Keep your leg muscles engaged. Let's do one more time, right and left. And then coming all the way back up for a rest. Take 2 deep breaths. All right, still with legs out wide, externally rotate them from your hips. And so that your knees and your toes are facing like the front diagonal of the room. Arms out to the side, start to bend the knee over your toe, right and left. Engage your abs. It's like you're pulling your belly button deep toward your spine during this exercise. Breathing. Good. And then we're gonna stop in the center. Inhale, float the arms up to the sky. Exhale, bend both the knees over your toes and sit your hips down in between. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Again, go at your own speed, using your glutes to power you up. Still glutes cradle you down. Do 2 more. On our next one, we're gonna stay in the down position. Take your hands gently, push your knees away, stretch your shoulders out of your ears, long neck, and then twist right and left. But try to keep pulling your belly button deep toward your spine. And breathe. Whew, I'm going to fall. So much muscle engagement. Whew. Excellent. And then stopping here, bring your arms out like airplane wings and pulse for 4, 3, 2, squeeze it up. Whew. Excellent. Stay here, relax, take a deep breath. All right, legs are externally rotated. We're gonna bring them back to parallel in this very wide position. And then stretch your arms back out into that V. Take a deep breath in, reach your fingertips up even higher. And then on your exhale, take your left hand and bring it to your right foot. Look up to the ceiling. Inhale, stretch back up. Exhale down, other side. Looking up to the ceiling. Keep going at your own speed. Engage your leg muscles. Try not to hyperextend your knees if you have that issue. Really engage those quads. Charge your heels down into the floor. This is hard to do and talk. Hope you guys are doing good. One more time, right foot, left foot. And then stopping here, we'll take a forward fold, arms are out. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, hinge forward at your waist like you're making a table with your body. Bring the top of your head to reach toward me. Stretch it forward. Feel your weight shifted more forward in your toes, less in your heels. Then take another deep breath in, lengthen. And then exhale, swan dive forward, all the way down. If you can reach your heels on the outside, grab onto them, maybe tucking your fingers underneath your heels. Engage your legs. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, maybe you reach your top of your head down to the floor, straightening your back. So try not to round here. You're reaching down and forward. Take 2 deep breaths here. And then take your hands out from wherever they are. Soften the knees just a little bit. Chin stays tucked into your chest. And push your heels down into the floor, belly button to spine, relax your arms, roll yourself back up, 1 vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last. Take a deep breath at the top. And then inch your feet back underneath you, having your parallel position once again, toes facing forward. Bring your arms back out like airplane wings with your palms down. Shift the weight into your right leg. We're gonna lift the left knee up and down. For 8, 7, 6, 5. We're gonna balance. 4, 3, 2. Last one will stay. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Whoa. 2, 1. And then lower it down. Take a deep breath. This next exercise is not looking good for me. Hopefully it will be better for you. Let's try our other leg. So now weight is shifted into the right leg. Left knees turn to lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hopefully everyone's breathing. 3, 2. Last one, stay for 8, 7, 6, 5. This one's better. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Take a deep breath. You can shake out your hips. All right, this next one, we're going to try to balance that leg up. While it's up, we're going to twist out and in 4 times. So you're going to do it at your own speed, using your breath, and we're all going to try not to fall down. So this first one, we're going to shift the weight into our left leg, squeezing your glutes, pulling your belly button deep toward your spine, arms out for stability. Lift your right leg about 90 degrees, and then bring your right arm underneath the left. And then at your own time, twist to the right, out and in for 4. Using your breath. 3, 2. Woo. 1. Oh my gosh! I'm pretty proud of myself. I actually did that. Good work for me. Good work for you. Shake it out, relax, reset in between with a big deep breath. All right, let's try the other leg. So now we've got our right leg here. We've got our glute engaged, belly button to spine, arms out for stability, pushing down into the floor to lift our left leg. Then left arm underneath the right. Twist out and into the left for 4. Use your breath. 3. 2. Last one. Whew. Yeah. Excellent. And then relax, shake that out, take your 2 deep breaths, let it all go. Excellent. All right, we're going to go to the back of our mat now. Did I get carried away? No, I did not. Excellent. All right, so legs are underneath hips, toes facing forward, parallel position wherever the back of your mat is. Then relax your arms, take a deep breath in. Exhale, chin falls into the chest, belly button is spine. You roll down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And in your forward fold, we're gonna chill out. You can keep your knees softly bent if that feels good for you, but try not to lock out the knees ever. Feel your weight shifted more forward in your toes, less in your heels. So now sinking back, let your chin relax, chin falls into your chest. Arms are just chilling. Take 2 deep breaths. And we're placing our hands on the floor here, so if you need to bend your knees more to do that, you can. Walk your hands to the other side of your mat until you're on into your downward dog position. So arms by the ears, pushing the floor away with the palms and the fingertips. Start to march it out, lifting the heels right and left. Shifting your hips side to side. Keep everything active. You're really pushing the floor away. Breathe. All right, then stopping here, we're gonna walk the hands back just a little bit. Until maybe you can find your heels onto the floor. You can keep the knees a little bit soft. And then take your left hand and place it where your right hand is. And then try to inhale, stretch your right arm up to the sky. Once you've got it there, reach the fingers up, take a deep breath. And then float that right hand down. Step that left hand back first. And then the right hand goes where the left hand is. And then on your inhale, stretch that left arm up to the sky, twist and look up to the ceiling. And then float that left hand down back to that place. Step your right hand back to where it is. Chin goes into the chest. Walk your hands back to your feet. Soften your knees and roll back up to standing, bringing your head up last. And then take a deep breath at the top. All right, let's go back down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, chin falls into your chest, belly button spine. Relax those arms. Weight is shifted forward. Placing your hands right onto the floor, walking yourself back to your downward dog. To take a huge deep breath there, sending energy down through your palms and fingertips, down through your heels, stretching your hips up as high as possible, nice and strong. All right, then you're gonna reach your right leg directly behind you with a straight leg pointed toe. Don't lift your hip. Squeeze your right glute, pull your belly button deep toward your spine, and pulse your right leg up to the sky for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then fold the knee into the nose. And then try to step this foot to the outside of your right hand. Bending your right knee, 90 degrees. So if your footing is like this, keep it going. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Get it there. And then you're gonna place your left hand where your right hand is. And then twist, inhale, stretch the right arm up to the sky. Check out that your left leg is straight. Push the heel away, send energy out. Take a deep breath. And then place this right hand back down. Step your left hand back where it began. And then bring this right leg back to your downward dog. Walk your feet to your hands. Chin into chest, soften the knees. Roll back up to standing, bringing your head up last. Deep breath at the top. Here we're going back down, deep breath in. Exhale, you roll back down. Have a good time on the way. Your head is just drooping down like a candy cane melting in the sun. Bend your knees slightly, place your hands back into the floor. This time step your feet back to your downward dog. And then enjoy your downward dog. Upside down V, triangle shape for a big deep breath. Right as our left leg starts, send it back, straight leg, pointed toe, reach it up. Do not lift your left hip though. If you're like this, you can see 2 butt cheeks. We only want to see 1. Squeeze your left cheek and pulse your leg to the sky for 8, 7, 6, 5. Belly button pulls deep toward your spine. 2, 1. Bend the knee into your nose. And then step your foot to the outside of your left hand. Bending your left leg now 90 degrees. Take your time, make sure that it gets there. You don't want your knee going past your toes when it's bent. Check out your right leg, make sure it's straight. Again, pulling your belly button deep toward your spine. Right hand goes where your left hand is, if you can. And then inhale, twist, left arm up to the sky. Take a deep breath. Send your left hand back down, step the right hand back. Step your left foot back to your downward dog. Take a moment, deep breath. And then set your knees to the floor. Tops of the toes can rest. Bring the toes together. Sink your hips onto your heels and relax in a child's pose for 2 deep breaths. Forehead on the floor, let it all go. All right, then use an exhale to push yourself to a hands and knees position. Making sure that you're stacked underneath your joints. So palms are right underneath your shoulders, knees are underneath hips, tops of the toes are pressing onto the floor. If you find during this, like the knees fall out to the side, that means your hips are not doing any work. Make sure you're engaging your glutes. All right, we're going to bring our right hand fingertips behind the right ear. Keep your elbow out wide. Push down into the floor with your left hand as you inhale. Twist up to the sky, look up. Oh, sorry, exhale as you go up. And inhale back to center. Here we go, take a deep breath in. And then exhale, twist. Inhale back to center. Whew, 2 more. Oh, my back cracked. Interesting. Last one. All right, once you come back to center, stretch that right arm out. And this time we're going to inhale, reach up. And then exhale, we're going to dive this right hand underneath the left, perhaps dropping the right ear, right shoulder onto the floor momentarily before we inhale. Twist back up, look up, inhale. Once you can't inhale anymore, you exhale, twist, dive it down. Make sure that left elbow is not hyperextending during this if you have that issue. Keep that elbow soft, engage that bicep. Whew. Stretch up, inhale. Exhale, down. After this next one, we're going to stay in our down position and have a good deep breath in this twist. Here we go. Enjoy. Deep breath. All right, exhale to push yourself back to hands and knees. Find that right arm right underneath your shoulder. Engage that arm, and then left fingertips go behind your ear, left ear, and then take your deep breath in. Exhale, you twist. This time looking up to the left. Empty out all the air. Inhale yourself back to center. 3 more. Really use your breath. Like you're wringing yourself out, that thoracic spine is twisting. It's so intense. It looks like we're not doing much of anything, but geez, I really feel this one. Let's do 1 more. Once you come back to center, you're going to inhale, stretch the arm out. Reach it up to the sky. And then exhale, dive the arm underneath the right one this time. Maybe left shoulder, left ear momentarily. Before you stretch it back up, inhale. Exhale. Again, do a little hip check. Make sure your legs are not wandering. Those knees like to slide out to the side. Make sure they're still underneath your hips. The back end of you is still strong. You are twisting, breathing. Excellent. After this next one, we're going to stay at the bottom of our twist and have a good time. For a deep breath, here we go. Stay, keep this twist. Maybe you imagine your body's wringing itself out. All right, push yourself back. Stay hands and knees, bring your toes together, and then sink your hips onto your heels. Take a child's pose, arms out, stretch front. 2 deep breaths. All right, in our child's pose, keep your right hand outstretched here, and you're gonna dive your left arm underneath, just like we did with that other one, threading it through. Maybe your ear drops to the floor, flip your palm up, and then lift the right arm up to the sky. Look up and take a deep breath. And then float this right hand back down to the earth. Maybe a little bit of a push up to transfer weight to this left hand here. You're gonna dive the right hand palm up underneath the left one this time. Rest your head back down, and then inhale, twisting, looking up at your left fingertips, reaching up to the sky. Deep breath. Floating this hand back down. And then placing your forehead onto the floor, try to get your hips all the way onto your heels. Bring your arms now down by your side with your palms up. Take 2 deep breaths in your child's pose. And then keep your chin into your chest, hips onto your heels as much as you can. Roll up your spine, 1 vertebrae at a time, bringing your head up last. My hair is ridiculous, it's coming out. All right, we're gonna come to a pike position. Quickly get into these ones. These are my favorite. All right, so in your pike position, you're sitting up tall, your spine is long, you're on both of your sits bones. You can kind of walk, get it on there if you need to, and then engage your leg muscles. If you can, glue your legs together and press your legs down into the floor by engaging this quad here. Charge your heels into the floor, flex the feet toward the face. Inhale, float your arms up by your ears, go tall. Keep the length. Exhale, you're gonna fall forward, but lead with your chest, so no rounding. Keep your chin out. When you can't reach anymore, then you're gonna drop your chin into your chest and roll back up through your spine, straight spine. Inhale, arms by the ears. And again, down. Rolling it up. 2 more. Keep pressing your legs together and pressing them down into the floor at the same time. After this next one, we're gonna reverse this undulation. Deep breath in. This time, exhale, chin falls into the chest, arms fall. Whoo, you roll down into your lap and then reach past your toes. Glue your arms by your ears and come up in all one piece, flat back. Oof, good, 3 more. Down. And up, keep shooting energy out through those heels. Keep breathing, the breath is gonna help. Last one. Whew, excellent. And then shake out your legs for a moment. All right, then still sitting up tall, engage those legs. You're gonna take your right leg and you're gonna place the heel in between your big toe and your index toe. Legs are straight, you are sitting up tall. It's okay if you cannot reach this foot, but that's what we're gonna try to do with a flat back. So, sending energy out through those heels, engaging both quads, sitting up tall. Inhale, you go taller, arms float up by the ears. Keep your length. Exhale, lean forward with your chest, just like before. Floating your hands down to your foot. If you can't reach your foot, you're just gonna reach. Chin is out. If you got your foot, flex it even more toward your face. Don't hyperextend this knee. If you have that issue, keep it soft. Engage your quad. Take 2 deep breaths. All right, now we're gonna fold. Take another deep breath in, reaching your chest and chin out as far as possible before you exhale, keeping that length, allowing yourself to fall down, rounding your back.
Take another deep breath in. Relax your shoulders. Exhale. And then letting it all go, rolling up through your spine, lifting your leg off on an inhale. Exhale it down. Whew, shake out your legs. I know we have to do that other leg. So remain sitting up tall. Stretch those legs out in front. This time left leg comes into the crook of your big toe and your index toe. And remember, keep this knee from hyperextending. You want to have energy out through that heel, but you also want to engage that quad. All right, with a flat back, here we go. Arms lift up on an inhale. Exhale, keep the flat back. You're reaching forward with your chin. If you cannot reach your foot on the side, that's totally normal. This one's much more terrible for me. So this is my max. I'm gonna stay here for 2 deep breaths. Thinking about lengthening. I'm kicking energy out through both of my heels. I'm trying to relax my shoulders constantly. I got a little bit more length. 1 more deep breath in. And this time exhale, we're gonna forward fold. Stay here for a deep breath. Let go of your legs, roll up through your spine. Inhale, exhale it out, and then inhale, lift this leg. Whew, exhale it down. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. All right, and then keep this left leg out straight. Engage the foot, flexing the foot toward your face. Lift this right leg up and over and send it to the left. Now the sole of my right foot is flat onto the floor, so try to get that action. Both hip bones are flat onto the floor. You're sitting up tall. You're gonna take this left arm, inhale it up by the ear. Keep the length in your spine. Exhale, cross this left hand over to the right knee. And then we're gonna lengthen even more. Inhale, lift up out of your waist. On your exhale, you're gonna twist, looking over your right shoulder. If you'd like, you can bring this right hand a little bit further back. You can also wrap it around, try to grab onto your left hip crease there. You can wrap this around. Wherever you are, take 2 deep breaths. And again, maybe you imagine yourself wringing yourself out after all that hard work. And then use an exhale to unravel. Coming back to your pike, shake it out, deep breath. All right, then energize that right leg, foot is flexed, lift up left leg, place it up and over, bent. Again, the sole of the foot is onto the floor. Make sure you're able to sit up tall. And then inhale, right arm up. Exhale, cross it over this left leg. And then another inhale to lengthen. And then exhale, look over your left shoulder. Again, this back hand, this left hand this time gonna reach around. Maybe it grabs onto that hip. Right hand can wrap around. Take your 2 deep breaths. Keep sending energy out through your right heel. Growing taller on your inhale. Exhale, maybe find some more twist. And then use an exhale to unravel. Uncross your legs, shake it out. And then we're gonna roll down through our spine. So bring your arms out like a zombie, engage your leg muscles, glue them together, flex your feet, straight spine, inhale. Exhale, curve spine, chin falls into your chest. Relax your shoulders, roll yourself down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Once you've reached the floor, bring your arms out to a T with palms down. We're gonna bend the knees. Place the soles of the feet wider than the mat, and then just drop the knees toward the midline of your body, right and left, squeezing your glutes, and breathe. And do 2 more, right and left. And when you're all done, you can come to a relaxing position, allowing your arms and legs to fall wherever they like. Close your eyes for a moment. And just allow your body to settle for a little bit, deep into the floor. And just kind of reset after all that hard work. So send your breath from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. talking to your body, thanking your body for all the twists and folds it did today, thanking your breath, and just giving yourself a little bit of a rest because we deserve it. And you're totally welcome to continue relaxing here if that feels good for you, or if you'd like to get up, let's do a sit-up, bringing your legs back together, glue them together, energize, flex those feet toward your face. Bring your arms up overhead, arms by the ears. Mine will reach, open your eyes. Inhale, exhale, giant sit-up. Woo! All the way up, back up to our seated position. Excellent twists and folds today. I hope everyone feels really wrung out after all that work we just did. Feels lengthened long. Yeah, excellent. Thank you so much for working out with me and staying dedicated to your bodies. It's really great that everyone stays active. It's good to get 20 minutes at least of exercise every day. So this is 30 minutes. You guys are done. All right, I'm going to see if there's any questions.